Hey guys, so I just wanted to talk through setting up the Twitter component. You use a package in R that accesses the Twitter API, but to have access to that API, you need to have a Twitter developer account and you need to develop a small app, which is very easy to do, but that app is what generates your keys and tokens for use in the R script. So if you go to developer platform within Twitter and then apply for a developer account while logged in to your existing Twitter account, you go through a series of questions and they're fairly straightforward. Just try to provide as much information as possible. It can take a few days after submitting the responses to be approved, or actually Twitter may come back with more questions, but I haven't had any issues getting approved for my use case. So once that application is done and you're approved, you would be able to log into this platform and then go to Developer Portal. Within Developer Portal, you're able to create one standard project and an app associated with that project. So I did this for the small caps account. I created a SwingBot small caps app or project, excuse me, and then the app is underneath it of the same name. You basically would create one by navigating to where is it? Let's see. If you came out here to your main overview page and needed to create an app, you would just look for an item like that. I've already done it, so I can't really step you through it, but it's pretty intuitive. And then within the app itself, you name it. You can provide an icon or a description. But the settings that need to be set to work for this, to work within R is you have to set it to read, write, and direct messages. That's critical. And then you also need to enable three-legged OAuth. That's how the R script is going to access this app. You can use a callback URL. I think this is just a general one that I picked up, but you could copy that or add something else that you want. This one works for me. And then you would request email address from user. You would set that to disabled. So those are the only settings you really set. It's very simple. It's called an app, but you're really not doing that much here. What you do need to look into and use for your R script is these keys and tokens. These are going to be the ways you are authenticated into the system. So the way to view them or generate them is you would click this. It asks you if you're sure, and that's because the code's going to change. You're going to need to update your keys in your app. But if you regenerate, it's going to show you the key and the secret. API key is the same as consumer key, and API key secret is the same as consumer key secret. And these are two of the inputs in your R script. The other two inputs are the access token and secret. If you generate that, it's going to ask you if you're sure again, but then once you see them, take these, copy paste them somewhere, and use them as your access token and access token secret. Once you have that information, so you've applied for the account, been approved, created a project and an app, set your settings the way I told you to, and then taken note of these tokens and keys and secrets, you're ready to bring that information over to the R script and attempt to develop a tweet. So I will stop this video here because the next portion will be talking about the R script, and then we'll also not only log in and get authentication, but also send a tweet using one of the functions in the R package. Thanks for watching. I'll get the other one up soon.